Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And today we're going to go over, since we went over top 10 movie franchises that need more toys, we're going to do video games this time. Same thing we're going to have set up for this list, as it's not really like 1 to 10 things that need the most. It's just 10 things in general.
Yeah. Honorable mention. This was my pick, but we got something better, so we kicked it out. Shaq Fu, man. I want Shaquille O'Neal figures from back in the days.
So you just want a Shaquille O'Neal figure, but with like flame effects.
Yeah.
For like
with
his punches.
punching fists, with fire on it. It would be great.
Yeah, outside of that, it's like random generic people to fight him, but it'd be kind of neat. I'm not opposed.
I would just, if they would made all the characters, I would just buy Shaquille O'Neal, so, it would be kind of waste.
Yeah. For number 10, this game, I had fond memories of it as a kid, and I think NECA would be a great place to start because they already have the heads for it. They just have to make different bodies. But I would like some Splatterhouse figures.
Touche.
Which is essentially the video game is your girlfriend gets kidnapped and you have to go save her, but you get turned into souped up Jason Voorhees because you're wearing a demonic hockey face mask.
Oh, I remember.
It was awesome. Plus, there's a lot of cool, interesting looking monsters. There's it looks kind of like Part 2 Jason, but it has chainsaw arms. But it has the sack over its head. There's a lot of cool stuff, and plus there was even the newer game you could do more figures from too.
Yeah.
So that stuff would be cool. For number 9, we're gonna actually start with one that I was thinking about saving for number 1, but there's other stuff. But Dead Space. NECA already put out some figures of them a while ago, but you only really got...
It never took off like it should have.
Yeah, you only really have Dead Space 1 Isaac, Dead Space 2 Isaac in the advance. Square Enix put out the Dead Space 3 stuff, and then you got a Necromorph.
Yeah.
That was it, really.
But it's such a huge franchise. There's so much you can do. I mean, huge universe, you know what I mean?
There was a lot of creatures they never made figures of that they could do, the Regenerator, those flying Necromorphs, the little kids with the tentacles coming out of their backs.
Oh.
There's a lot of cool stuff. Plus, there's so many versions of Isaac you could have done. Even the third game. Plus, you could do the giant boss monsters, that one in the first game that you come across multiple times. Where you have to blow, you have to weaken each of its limbs eventually.
The immortal one.
No, not the immortal one. The big guy.
Oh yeah. Got it.
I forget what the official name is, but there's a lot of cool figures you could do.
A lot of choices.
Yeah, granted, it's kind of the same thing the thing we were talking about in the movie one, where the things are really grotesque looking, so don't know if people would want to have them on the shelf.
God,
I would love them.
I want Dead Space things on my shelf.
But even just a bunch of different versions of Isaac would be great. And we only really, like I said, got a couple. And I actually have all of them. So outside of the first movie alternate, or first game alternate ones, I didn't get the bloody one, sadly. For number 8, this is another newer franchise that I really got into and it'd be cool to see some stuff with, is Metro. Metro would be cool. I want to figure about him.
Well, not just that. There's another thing. So many things you can do. There's so many different monsters out there.
There's a lot of creatures. There's those giant flying things that they can make figures of. Plus, there's some of the other rangers you could do too.
I love Metro. That's one of the games we should stream.
Yeah, I really want to because we have we even have the remastered.
February 16th is the new one that comes out. We should do that definitely.
Yeah, I plan on picking it up. It's pretty much that and Resident Evil, and then that's really the only games I really know that I'm going to be getting anytime soon.
Dying Light. You're getting Dying Light 2 with me.
Maybe. I got Fallout with you, and I still barely played that thing.
Me and Matt are yelling at you all the time. Matt told me today that we're going to have to get you on that game today with us.
Probably can.
We need to.
For number 7, I played the crap out of these games when I was younger for the Sega. There's 3 of them. Is Streets of Rage. You remember Streets of Rage? I remember Streets of Rage.
I remember those. Those were the good old games.
Yeah, probably... I'm not going to say my favorite side-scrollers, but as 3 games...
It's a good bundle.
Yeah, consistency-wise, they are my favorite. Because, my favorite side-scrolling beat-em-ups is still, the arcade AVP and Turtles in Time.
There's so many. There's like the Maximum Carnage. There's a lot of good side.
I'd consider Streets of Rage 3 better.
I don't know, man.
Like 1 and 2, you got me, but I'd say like 3. I say is better than Maximum. The only, like I said, outside of 3, the only 2 I can think off the top of my head is the arcade AVP and Turtles in Time.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of good Spider-Man games for Sega Genesis back in the days.
Yeah, well, I was like Maximum Carnage is the only one I could think of off the top of my head that's like legitly good. There's something like that. There's a lot I enjoy. I mean, like ones that I would like really want to come back to.
We need to do one where they should turn games into movies.
Yeah. Well, you know what side-scrolling game I missed that I used to play a lot is Pirates of Dark Water. You remember that cartoon?
I would have to see an image of it.
Oh, I had the game. I played the game a lot. It's like Streets of Rage, but it was like with those characters. But it was really cool. But you could do all the main characters. You could even do the doctor with the giant robot stretchy arms, the kangaroo, plus all the villains that they fought, like the giant wrestler, the Freddy Krueger looking dude.
I want the girls they fight.
Yeah,
the ones with the whips. Yeah.
That I remember there being something about them. Like they were actually like dudes or something. Like I forget something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it is.
Yeah, it was something weird. But I love those games. Even like I think it's Mr. X. Was that the big boss guy?
I don't.
Or am I
remember.
getting like the name confused with next one, Resident Evil? Definitely need some more Resident Evil stuff in my life. Which, yes, there is a bunch of figures for Resident Evil that you can acquire. Like Square Enix made them. NECA used to make them back in the day. I don't remember if McFarlane made them, but I know there's actually like kids' toys Resident Evil stuff.
Yeah.
There is options, but I need more.
Yeah, I want like I have up there, Chris and Sheva, Resident Evil 5. But that's all they made was Chris and Sheva. I want more. You know?
Yeah. It's like, where's my Wesker?
Yeah.
Like, that would be sweet.
I need figure of Chris with a boulder where he's just like, I don't even care if it's a statue.
Right?
I just need Chris punching a boulder, man. Come on.
Like, those games, like, I wish NECA would go back and start, like, not reissuing the old ones, but actually, like, just making new figures for those, because the old figures are really outdated. But, like, they have, like, the Tyrant, the Licker, but I want, like, Nemesis, William Birkins, Mr. X.
All the odd ones.
Yeah, just, like, all, like not even odd ones, just, like, the cooler bad guys.
Oh.
Even, like, an updated Licker.
I want one game that covers my entire childhood. Marvel vs. Capcom. Bam. Covers everything I always wanted. All the characters made.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
set.
I feel like you could do that. It's kind of like one of my favorite fighting games was the Gundam Battle Assault games.
Exactly.
Were great because there's like so many Gundams in it, and if I really wanted to, I can get all those Gundams as figures. Like I'm slowly starting to do that actually. Like I got a few Gundams. I've never seen the series, but they were in that game.
That's what I mean. Marvel vs. Capcom, man, just covers everything I want. Everything. Got the X-Men characters, Spider-Man, Resident Evil, everything.
And I just want like more Operation Raccoon City characters because they only made a couple of them.
They made what, 2 of them?
I know there's like Vector and Lupin.
Yeah, this started off with like the crappiest characters too.
Like Vector's sweet, but it's like Lupin, like you get like dirt cheap. Vector's like he's like a hundo.
Ooh.
Like, yeah. Like I want more hunk in my life. Tofu? Where's my tofu toy? So for number 5,
I want to do Dino Crisis.
Because you just want more dinosaurs in your life?
Close. I'll specifically want Dino Crisis 3 because it's T-Rex in space.
Great.
There is the animatronic cool. T-Rex too that has like the metal parts on it. There's just a lot of funny stuff they could do.
Yeah, well, it'd be cool because you can even make like some of the random characters, like the girl from the first game would be really great because she's a redhead, so I'd buy her in a heartbeat.
Telling you, we need to do that.
Plus you could get like a bunch of dinosaurs. The second game was cool, where like they go back in like time or whatever, and then you get all the dinosaurs inside. Same with the characters, and it's just like I want more dinosaur toys in my life and dinosaur toys from cool horror video games. Easily winnable. Next for number 4, another dinosaur game, Turok.
That game is just my childhood. Like,
Yeah, Turok 1 and 2.
N64.
Yep. Sweet. Again, you get dinosaurs. You get weird humanoid dinosaurs. You get all like the cool little monsters.
The hybrids. And
Turok himself. Plus, you get all the sweet weapons that he could come with.
who cares about him, man? All about the other stuff.
Turok was sweet.
I don't remember him one bit.
Do you remember the not the remaster, but like the remake that they did for Xbox 360?
We don't talk about
Where there
it.
was the multiplayer where like you only needed the bow.
We don't talk about that. I
It was
remember
great.
that.
It was Turok if he was a space marine. It was fine. Plus he fought dinosaurs.
I remember that hot garbage mess. That's why we'll never probably get another Turok game. Damn them.
I still like that one. Like it's not amazing, but like it was fun.
No,
Like, I would actually like that would be one I would like to do a stream of.
no, they presented us with a 9 and we got a 3. That was the problem.
I would have gave it like a 7. Like it was a fun game, but there's like what made it kind of unique with the N64 games. You kind of lost that with this one. So it was like it was a cool game, but it was generic.
That's the problem. It was too generic. You should have just stuck with the original recipe.
Which is true. Like they played it more safe, which is where it really kind of screwed.
Which was the
itself.
boo part.
But the rest of this is, I wouldn't say the same, but similar. Well, the next two, anyways. But I would like to see some more Doom figures.
Doom!
I want me like a new sweet Doom guy figure. Plus, like Hellbeast would be cool. The giant floaty heads.
We could have did Doom the movie. Because you could have got Doomanized Rock.
I don't need that.
Damn it, I need that in my
would've-
life.
I'm sorry. I would have actually bought Doom figures for the. Well, okay. So okay, I take that back. I probably would buy them, but I'm not happy about it.
Come on. That would be the greatest
Well,
thing
yeah,
ever.
all you get was Carl Urban and Dwayne Johnson.
You can get the morphinized creature on the wheelchair, that guy, you know?
That wasn't as cool. Like, I'd rather just have the game versions. Right? They just give me, like, make all the game figures, and then you can make those two guys randomly, and I can just have them with my game stuff.
That I just want Doomanized Rock, man. I completely forgot about that. Damn it.
Also, for number 2, I would like more Duke Nukem stuff.
Time to kill.
Hail to the king, baby. Now, they have made Duke figures. NECA's made the ones from Duke Nukem Forever. But, again, you never get any of the other characters outside of Duke. And then he never comes with, like, any of the cool weapons either. There's always, like, pistol and, like, a cigar.
And that's the thing, though. Like, Jesus Christ, man. There's so much more you can do that people
Where's
would
my
buy.
pig cop?
Yeah. That sounds so stupid. I would buy that.
Yeah, I'd buy, like, a new updated pig cop. There's, like, same with, like, with Doom. You can make a bunch of the bad guy. You can make the two twins from Duke Nukem Forever to hang off of them as figures. That would be sweet. Plus, you can have, like, he'd come with, like, random generic Master Chief looking helmet he could be stepping on as an accessory. Like, there's a lot of stuff you could do with it that would be actually pretty sweet. I don't know if it would sell well. Like, I don't know if a lot of this would sell well. That's probably why we don't get any more Operation Raccoon City figures. But I want more, damn it. And for number 1, this kind of goes with my love of giant monster stuff. And it's weird because, like, we legitly just, like, some of this we've got, like, some stuff, but, like, I just want more. This, I know of nothing having to pertain to this game that they've ever made.
Well, not a lot of people know this game, though. Like, I remember playing it. But the only reason why I remember playing it is because it reminds me a lot of, like, Godzilla.
Well, yeah, well, that's the main reason I bought it, is because it was pretty much like you fighting Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I just kind of fell in love with it with, like, the cinematography and the way the game plays and the way everything's set up. Plus, like, the story, like, for how simple it is kind of brings you in. It's Shadow of the Colossus. Which I feel like a lot of people, like, our age know what that game is.
Yeah.
Like, newer, like, younger kids in your Fortnite probably don't know what Shadow of the Colossus is. But it is a fantastic game where you only fight, like, 20 bad guys, bad guys in the entire game. And that was the game. Like, it was just, like, you traveling to go fight one thing. and you fought that thing, repeat process.
Yeah, well, that's all I mean. Like, it just literally reminds me like a human trying to kill a Godzilla. Man, that game was.
Yeah, and then like each fight was like unique in its own way. All the
Yeah.
monsters looked different. Granted, some of them were kind of like they were similar, but they played out differently. Like there was the two smaller Colossuses where you had to fight them. Like you had to take the environment to your advantage in order to fight them, and then some like the more humanoid-looking ones. Then you got like the sweet dragon ones, the ground snake thing, the one that's in the water with the electricity.
They need to make a new one for PS4.
It got remastered for PS4, but it would be cool if they made like an actual like continuation.
Well, that's what I mean. We need a continuation. But with the announcement of new PlayStation, they might make it for the new system.
Yeah, but then again, it's also one of those things like I'm almost just fine with them not making one because like the game is really well self-contained.
It ends.
Yeah, like it has a clean-cut ending. I don't really need more of it. Again, like I'd be more into them just redoing it, kind of like Resident Evil, where they just like update the graphics,
Yeah.
maybe change a little bit of things, but more or less keep the game the same.
It's like I love Kill la Kill, but it ends. I don't need any more.
Yeah, like I would never need a sequel for that anime.
Yeah.
It's perfect the way it was.
Kind of got you now. Kind of got it.
But they never made any like the giant monsters, and it'd be really cool to have those. Like, granted, they don't need to be like, I need like my normal size figure of the main character and then big dudes. Like, I mainly would just want like the Colossuses.
Yeah, this big.
Yeah, just like, maybe it comes with like a little accessory of the guy, so you can kind of put him on him. Oh man, you can have him like hook on like magnets. That'd be sweet. Or maybe he's like a little magnet figure, and you just like cling them onto him.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. And then maybe like you have like light up and stuff. But that pretty much concludes the list. Like Shadow Colossus would probably be the thing I would be the most excited about, because again, like there was nothing for that game. Like you can say this, you can say the same about like Splatterhouse and like Streets of Rage, but they're not like as iconic.
They were iconic to us because that's like when we grew up. So
Yeah, like I have fond memories of them, but like Shadow of the Colossus is like easily one of the best games ever.
yeah, good times. Good times.
Good times with all of these games. Well, let us know in the comment section below what you guys would like to see from a video game franchise. Because for the most part, like a lot of them we were thinking of. Like,
King of Monsters.
Yeah, like King of the Monsters would be kind of a neat one. But like most of the stuff, like anything that we would think of that could need games or could use figures, they kind of already do.
Yeah.
But let us know what you guys think. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a Ranger today. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.